Welcome back to the channel, YouTube world. This is like beginner tips and hints, things to keep in mind, information in general about the game. You know, how difficult is it? How dark are the nights? Do items come back? How do I fix my bike? What if I run out of fuel? All these questions I'm going to try to, off the top of my head, explain a little bit. This isn't supposed to be a thorough guide. The absolute number one thing I truly believe a person should do in the game is Google the word Days Gone ambush camp locations and find a website, or my videos later at some point when I finally get around to making them, to where these are. The reason you want to do this is actually, you know what, let's just go to one. Let's go to one. The reason you want the ambush camp locations is because when you go to them, okay, and you kill all the people that are there, you'll unlock the right, if you will, to go inside the bunker. And you'll find a map. When you get that map, that'll unlock the fast travel point to that location, and it'll also remove a lot of the fog of war that's covering up the map so that you can see where all the infestations are. You'll be able to see where Nero checkpoints are, which are other places you can fast travel to. So let me just show. Okay, seriously? I'm in the middle of a recording. Now these can be a little tricky to find because these camps can be quite big, as you can see. But they'll all look like this. And then you'll hit the square, you'll jimmy it with your knife, and then you'll go down below. You'll okay, seriously? You'll go down below, thank you. Making me look bad. And the reason you want to do this, like I said, is because, well, it's an extra place you can fast travel to. All locations in the game. I don't care if it's a bunker like this or an ambush camp bunker. I don't care if it's a Nero checkpoint. I don't care if it's a camp. There's going to be a way for you to refuel your bike. There's going to be a way for you to fix your bike. There's going to be a way for you to refill your ammo for your weapons, to change weapons. So when you're on your own, like I said here, you would... now I don't remember where the map was. But that's not the point of this video. It'll just be on a table. You'll see it, because trust me, you'll see it. And then that'll uncover everything. Like in this case, I think it was here. And then it'll say, oh, some notes. And then it'll just unfog your map. Not the entire map, because you still need to get the other locations. And you can also sleep here. So you can advance time. It'll advance you to night first, obviously, if it's daytime, so then just sleep again until it wakes you up around 6 or 7 a.m. The game is a lot easier during the day. Every place that you fast travel to will have a gun locker that you can go to, pick all your weapons that you've ever unlocked, and you'll even be able to refill the ammo, but of course it's going to cost you money. Nothing is free. And then you can, like I said, change to whatever weapon you want and look at the stats of them and whatnot. So that's your weapons. That's your fast travel. Like I said, the ambush camp is the first priority because it'll just show you where everything else is. Now then, when you fast travel, you have to be somewhat near your bike in order to do that. Which brings me to my... What is going on? These guys are being naughty. Anyhow, like I was saying until I was rudely interrupted. So these camps can be pretty big. So you do want to sometimes take your time to look around. Or if you look at a video of someone who made it, chances are they'll show you where the ladder is, so you don't have to run around for 15 minutes trying to find it. Because when you fast travel to these locations, it can actually bring you a bit of a distance away from your bike, which isn't like the end of the world. So that's that for why you want to look at ambush camps. We got into that. talk about the world comes for you. Quick save. Hit your map. You just unlocked some fog of war, and you're like, oh, I'm going to go to a Nero checkpoint. You wouldn't be able to do this, obviously. You'd have to unlock the checkpoint before you could fast travel to it. I'm just going to fast travel to it so that I can show you what one looks like. So when you come here, it's the same thing. All loot, by the way, is static. So you're always going to find the same loot in the same location, including gas. So you'll never run out of gas in this game. I mean, you can if you keep biking around and you don't fill up. But if you look around at every single area, you will eventually find a can of gas. It may take you a couple of minutes looking around going, where is it? Like in this case, where is the tank of gas? I don't know. I don't remember where it is. But you can look around for that. Where was this one? Anyhow, that's not the point. When you go to unlock these Nero checkpoints, you're going to notice that there's speakers up there. There's going to be one that's in good shape. You want to either shoot them down or climb up on top and cut them out. Because if you don't, when you finally do unlock the area, and you turn on the generator, what's going to end up happening is you're going to bring massive swarms of freakers on you. So you want to go up to here, cut the speaker, just kind of like look around. Sometimes they're up on those big lights that are really tall. Just kind of look around and be like, is there any other speakers around? There's usually one on the small cabin as well, so you might want to go to that and cut that down. There's a can of gas right there. And like I said, it's static. It's always going to be there. Now you have to go a certain distance and come back, and I'm going to show you that actually in this video to prove to you that in fact those things do come back once you move away a certain distance. Also, when you finally do come in here and you unlock it and you fill it up, again, see, gun locker. And then you're always going to get a bed. Again, to advance the time, you're going to find one of these white crates. And that's where you go to maximize your health, your stamina, or your focus. It's one of the three. But there's enough to go around in the game that you can max out your character fully, I believe. I'm missing 2. And I believe if I get the 2 more and I put 1 into stamina, 1 into focus, I'll be fully maxed out. Yeah, those are the generators, by the way, that you're going to have to put gas on. So it's only fair that you're going to find gas around here anyways, because you need it to power the generator. Loot that is under the hood of cars and the trunk don't come back. Okay? They do not come back. But you're going to find scrap and stuff. Look, there's scrap right there. With the cogwheel, that's what it looks like. All that entire pack that's glowing, that's a scrap. So that's how you get scrap in the game after you've looted pretty much all the trunks of cars. There's more than enough to go around, so you don't have to worry about that. So that's what a Nero checkpoint looks like briefly. Gave you the thing about the speakers. I showed you what a bunker looks like and how you have to kill everybody so that you unlock the right to open the hatch. You can't open the hatch before. Yeah, and the ambush camp is the more important one to begin with because that removes the fog of war, like I said, so that you could see your map, see all the infestations. You'll see little infestations that you got to throw with Molotov cocktails because you won't be able to fast travel between the points. So we've done an example of that. Now let me go here as an example. Let's go back to the first camp, if you will, in the game. We're using up some gas. We're going to use it up. We're going to drive away. We're going to come back, and I'm going to show you that the gas can comes back. I wish I could show you that the loot as well comes back, but my weapon is at 100%. I guess I could bang up my bike. Whoops. Oh, that's unfortunate.
can do.
From 89 to 100, it only took 1 scrap. Okay. Let's do the scrap that's in this bucket. There's the 1 scrap. And right next to that blue barrel, we're going to grab that can of gas. Now I don't know the exact distance that you need to go, but believe you me, you don't have to go too far. So we're going to fill this up. Takes a while because I have the biggest gas tank you can get in the game.
Good.
Now notice how the gas tank is gone. I chucked it, it's gone, and we looted that scrap from that bucket right in front of us. Now we're going to go on a small stroll. Just a small one. I don't know how far you gotta go, but it's not a great distance. Roughly around here from the last time I checked, this worked. Voodoo magic. I don't know who's opening up that gate. Ah, would you look at that? Right? Come on, get away from the bike. Look at that. The gas can is back. And it's real. Oh, it's a duplication glitch. Look at that. The other one that I took earlier is there. It's not a dupe glitch. That's just the way the game is intended to be. It's supposed to work that way. Okay, so the scrap didn't come back. Actually, it did come back. So I cut the video, as you could probably notice. About, I want to say, 10 minutes real life time went by. And I slept another day. So I think it's time-based, time-sensitive. And in fact, that scrap piece came back. But to give you a bit of a perspective, if you damage your bike all the way down, let's say like 20%, so it's like at 80%, you go to repair it, it's barely going to cost you 1 scrap. If you have a high-end or any weapon, and it's, you know, like let's say at like 20 or 30% or even 10%, it might cost you at the most 8 or 9 scraps. And on average, I want to say I average roughly 3 scraps. You can get just 1, sometimes as high as 5, but that's on the rarer spectrum of things. I want to say 2 or 3 is the average. So you loot 2 to 3 scraps, you'll be able to fix your bike if you banged it up a little bit. 2 to 3 scrap piles, and you'll be able to fix your melee weapon. So that's basically what I wanted to share with you. Basically, the whole point of this video in the end was to show you that, yes, the game can be difficult, but in terms of scarce resources, that is not an issue at all. All of the loot, like I said, is static. It's always going to be there. The gas is distance-based, okay? You just drive away like 10 or 15 seconds, as I've proven to you, and you come back, it's there. When it comes to the loot, that's a little different, and I think it's because they don't want you to abuse that system. Just keep driving away, coming back, driving away, coming back, loading up on all the loot and everything. So, but the gas is crucial because you need your bike. Without your bike, there's certain missions you can't even do. You can't save the game, you can't do anything. You can only save the game, by the way, when you're at your bike and when you're at a bunk bed. Like at a bed that's got the Z, like we got on the mini map there for upstairs. So anyhow, that's it for this video. If you got any questions, ask me. I'm not an expert, but I've definitely sunk in a lot of time so I can help out. And you know, so if you like the video, give it a thumbs up for sure. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. I'll make sure when there's a rabid wolf trying to come through and you're trying to shoot it, the bullet ricochets off of the fence onto here, and then that happens to you. I'm just saying. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, well, I mean, of course, that'd be great. And if not, well, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, boys and girls, and I shall see you all in the next video. Bye now.